Well, hello, my Aquarian friend. Welcome back to the Divine Phoenix Rising Tarot. I am Zachary, and this is going to be your weekly read for October 9th. Thank you for joining me again here today. I really enjoy doing all of the monthly reads, and I have loved the response as well from you guys. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Please continue to do so as we continue this journey here. But I have really appreciated the input that I've gotten so far. It's been really helpful, and it's also just been really fun to hear how a message has impacted you. You never really know, I guess, on this side of it as the reader. I'm talking to a phone here, you know. So it's awesome to be able to connect with people and get a real human response. So thank you. Please continue to do that. And we'll go ahead and get right on into your weekly reading. I'm going to be using my Light Seers Tarot, my Witchy Tarot, and then I've actually got my standard Rider deck here to do any clarifications that I feel need to be done. So here we go. I'm going to start with the Light Seer this time for the main portion, and we'll still do the same 4-card boon, blessing, Bane, boon, so your challenge, your blessing, clarifying the outcome, and then what energy needs to be cleared for the best results. We had a almost 90-degree day here in Washington. I feel like I'm not sure what the weather's doing. I mean, besides global warming, of course. Okay, here we go. So, bottom of the deck here, we've got 7 of Wands. And that's telling me that this week there's going to be a focus for you guys on defending something that maybe some of you, there is an argument or somebody's accusing you of something that you may feel you need to defend. I do feel, actually, if somebody's saying something about you, don't get involved. I'm feeling don't get involved with that. Defend in the way this wonderful human is doing. Protect yourself energetically, but don't engage with anything that's going on outside of yourself, and maybe in the form of gossip. I think some of you may be dealing with some gossip, some situations at work. Yeah. Okay. So first we have the Ace of Cups, the Hierophant, the Star. Wow. And then Temperance. My goodness, three major arcana right out the gate. So someone's a superstar this week. I mean, you're always a superstar, right? Always that star. But this week especially, you've got that energy. So I'm going to pull those 4 cards here real quick. Okay. Oh. Alright, so we've got the Hanged One. Ace of Cups again. Wow, alright. 6 of Wands, and then 3 of Pentacles. Okay. I love this journey for you already. Alright, so to start here, we've got the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups here is potentially the start of a new relationship of some sort here. So we'll dive right in and figure out what's going on. And you've got the Ace of Cups as your blessing this month too. So I love that journey for you. I think that what this is saying to me is, because this could symbolize new love, a new relationship, a new situationship, if that's what you're looking for. I'm not feeling that really, maybe for some of you, but connecting to the reading previous, there was a lot of energy surrounding releasing whatever it is that is keeping you from really being yourself. And this individual here is embracing their heart, their true self. So I think for some of you, there may be a situation or person coming in here that will become a new friend to you. There may be some of you that are finding love. I think having 2 Ace of Cups here, that's definitely possible. Connecting it to the other reading though too, I think it's strongly insinuated, more probable that you are finding that strength of heart again. You're getting back to your center, and you're remembering the bad bitch that you are, right? Genderless bitch, of course. So I love this already. It may also be reminding you that this is important. So I think some of you are feeling that already. Probably, those that watched my previous video are in that mindset or feeling that way. I got a lot of great response from that, you guys. I really appreciate it. So I'm feeling that, yeah, maybe you're getting back to your center and remembering that your heart is the one that's giving you the truth, and not, I don't know who in the hell they think they are that said something to you or made you feel a certain way, but they can certainly take a leap to I don't care where. So the Hierophant here, this is an energy that is not highlighted right. It's not important right now. So this is all about tradition. Religion can be highlighted here too. But what I'm getting from this is like going with the crowd. What is not important right now is doing things maybe by the book, or reaching out to friends and asking, what do you think about this? Do you think I should, continue to find my true purpose and heart? No, I mean, this is telling me that it's important for you to break the mold right now. To step outside of what you're used to doing, or what's been forced on you to do. Your not cycle, or pattern, your schedule. I'm totally missing the word right now. I don't know why. It'll probably come through. But it's important to stop doing what you've been doing. Whatever is the standard approach for you, whatever the traditional trajectory is, it's asking you to forget about that, at least momentarily. So what is highlighted right now is the star, you guys. This is a lucky week for you. We've got the portal energy with the eclipse. So we're lucky in that we get to work with that. But whatever work that you are putting into and yourself and the illuminations that you're getting because of that, you're doing the work. So that's not luck. I don't mean it that way. But the star here is, again, make a wish. You get to use... You're being reminded that you have this energy right now to utilize. The eclipse is a portal. So choose the reality that you want to be in. You're stepping outside of your comfort zone. That's your topic for the eclipse. So maybe it's outside of your comfort zone to look up to the heavens to find a star and make a wish. Maybe it's maybe you are more of a religious person, and traditionally you're going into a building and you're praying with other people to a god, and maybe even then you're uncomfortable and asking for something. Try something that's a little different. Maybe do a new moon ceremony, Sit down and write down intentions that you want for the new moon. And get ready to write down what you don't want and burn them for the full moon. This energy is important to you right now because this is your ticket. This is your ticket to intense transformative change. And especially based off of the last reading, you guys, you've had enough. You've paid the toll. It's your time to step into your own divinity here too. Remember that you are divine. Remember that you have the ability and the power and the right. It's your birthright to co-create here. You weren't just placed here to have somebody tell you all of the rules. That's not real, actually. That's not real at all. The only rules that are real, you know, are the laws of physics, and even then, deep space breaks those all the time. So, I don't know. Make your own rules. Make your own rules. So, what this is good for, or where it leads, is temperance. And temperance is about harmony and balance. And what I'm mostly getting from this, though, is going with the flow. So the flow right now for you is we're in eclipse time. You have access to that chaotic, beautiful, God-creating energy that's a part of the river that you're tubing down, you know, right now. Or in a whitewater rafting. Depends on how aggressively you're wanting to pursue that. And that's up to you. But, yeah, go with the flow there. I would, and choose your flow. That's a part of the star too. You know, you get to decide how big you want your wish to be. But then ride those rapids or that tranquil river. Whichever you feel comfortable doing, but you've got the option this week to decide. Choose your own adventure. So, but with the harmony and balance that is coming with this card too, I really feel like this is your opportunity to really dive into starting to heal those components. I don't think that this week or by the end of this month, everything's going to be hunky-dory, you know, square. But this is an opportunity to really jump some timelines. So if you've been feeling stuck in whatever is keeping you stuck, needing to break out of that comfort zone, I would challenge yourself. Drop what isn't working, drop what you're used to doing, and really try something new, because we're talking about your heart and the energy that comes with temperance as well. Balancing that out, coming into harmony with yourself, like, what? That sounds awesome. I'll take 2, please. So your challenge or the conflict this month is going to be the Hanged One. So the Hanged One is all about changing your perspective. It's the Hangman in this standard deck, but because the Witchy Tarot here are all actually female or androgynous figures, even in the Kings and, you know, the more typical male roles, they've changed this to the Hanged One. So this is about wanting to, changing your perspective and finding peace and calm through a state of meditation. So I think that it would be, well, what it's saying is, as far as being your this probably has been your challenge for a while. You've been having a hard time coming into balance with yourself because you need to change that perspective, and it's just been difficult up until now. Well, if you need permission, you have my permission to give yourself permission to start changing that perspective, because you deserve that. And the old perspective that you've had is not working. So throw it out. Let's see here. I do feel like I want to, before we move forward here, I want to clarify. We'll move into this, and then I'll clarify both of these Ace of Cups, or pull a cup or cupper. pull a couple cards here to clarify that. So your blessing this month, again, is the Ace of Cups, which is the energy that is leading into this situation. So what that's telling me is that some of you are, or a lot of you are aware that this new relationship, this chance at new love could absolutely be self-love. I'm always going to point to self-love here first, because even if you are looking for a relationship, you need to fill your own cup first. That self-love has to be there, or it's just not fair to yourself, and it's not fair to whomever else. And not that you don't deserve love at every step of your healing process, because you do. I'm just saying, and you don't need to be in a perfect situation of self-love, like that doesn't exist, but being aware that you need to put yourself first. You don't always need to give yourself the most, but you do need to give to yourself first, so that you always know that there's something in your cup first. And then you can decide how else you want to share that, but don't ever skip your own cup. So I do want to clarify just a little bit more what this Ace of Cups is referring to here. Spirit, can we get some clarification on? Okay. So I get the Hanged Man here. I'm going to pull another. My goodness, I'm going to pull another here for this Ace of Cups. Okay. Okay. So, all in all here, we got the Queen of Pentacles as well, and then the Eight of Wands, excuse me. So with the Hanged Man coming out again, to clarify this, I think that this is more self-love for most of you, is talking about, just like your challenge, that need to change that perspective to get to a place of harmony and peace within the self. That is what is being highlighted this week for you. And you have that energy, like I said, of the cosmos to just help you out there. As far as the blessing this month being clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles is, she is that bitch. She's a self-made woman. She has worked to bring the things that she wants into her own realm. Comfort, whatever makes her feel good. And she feels confident because she's done it herself. And this is genderless. She, he, they, them, Caesar. This individual has put the work into their own life to make it what they want. And because they know what that takes too, they're also very generous and compassionate towards other people, especially that are going through that process themselves. So again, it is very much pointing to me, there's a new love. There's a new love in town, and it's for yourself, Aquarius. And having the Eight of Wands attached to that too. Eight of Wands is haste, it's speed. It's also good news. So I think that maybe even, go out on a limb here, maybe watching these videos even is helpful for you in the form of good news to help facilitate making this situation towards yourself happen a little bit more. Sometimes we just need a reminder that, we are as awesome as we are. But I'm also getting that once you figure out this message this week, that's the part that's missing for you. It's going to be a lot easier for you. It's going to be quick. It's going to go quick. The whole process, you won't get to the finish line. Like I said, that never ever happens. But once you figure out this is what's going on for you, I think there's going to be a quick switch into starting to build what it is that you want for yourself. I think a lot of you have that poison out of your life already, whatever's causing that. And if you don't, and it is attached in any way to, where you've been or what you've been doing, if it's a relationship, even a family member or a friend, a neighbor, a stalker, whoever it is that was making you feel that way, I think for the most part, most of you are not in that situation anymore. So you are now in this energy, or you have this energy this week to pull from, to start creating the damn life you want. Damn it. You got this. You have, make that wish, make it real, because all it is waiting for is for you to ask for it, and your heart's already asking for it. So clarifying the outcome here, we've got the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands is, believe it or not, is a homecoming. So again, it's pointing to me for you this week that the energy surrounding this is you getting back to you, and you've missed you. So it's time. It is time for you to get on that. And I feel like you feel that too, and you're ready for that. So let's do it. The energy that needs to be cleared is the Three of Pentacles here. And Three of Pentacles is a card about cooperation, creating something together. I think that what this is saying to me, what I'm getting from this, is that maybe some of you do need to, maybe you need to phone a friend to get some help with rebuilding yourself. This is primarily you. This is going to take, I mean, this is you doing the work. But sometimes we need people to remind us of who we are. And maybe that's the perspective shift that you need, that's being called in for you. Maybe that's why maybe it's a challenge for you to ask for help. You, Aquarius? Nah, brah, nah. I think that's what I'm getting for most of you, is that the energy that needs to be cleared is for you to just be honest about that. We all need help sometimes, and there's nothing wrong with that. And the beautiful thing about friends and family that do love you and support you and want the best for you is they're here to do this stuff with you. And if you're rebuilding yourself after something destructive, or even if it's, you know, trauma or damage you've had as a kid, those people that truly love you around you are more than happy, I promise you, to help you rebuild the life that you do want. Make that wish of what it is that you do want, and when you're ready, call in, phone a friend. Have someone come help you who's skilled maybe in matters of the heart. Maybe this is referring to a counseling situation for some of you. Get a counselor. I know there are a lot of online counselors now that are a really great option to take advantage of too. But for most of you, I feel like it's really just reaching out and asking somebody to help you rebuild something. And for some of you, I think it's it might even be just yourself, just having that fear around, what am I going to create next? Maybe some of you don't know. Maybe some of you are feeling lost. Like, you know, you know that you want to shed whatever was going on in the past because it hurts, and you know you deserve much better, but you're afraid of what to build next, or you just don't know what to build next. So what I'm getting from that in that situation is just don't worry about it. Just remain open. If you're not sure specifically what it is that you want to build, just focus on balance. Start meditating if you're not. Make sure you're getting sleep and eating well. Go for walks. But put it out there too, whatever your higher power is. God, universe, Akasha, quantum field, Krishna. And ask. Because, well, they'll help you create whatever's next. You can do it, Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me here for your first weekly read. I had a really good time doing this as well. Oh, I don't think I mentioned this is my permanent setup here. I was at a friend's house before, so this is going to be the more regular setup. But yeah, thank you for joining me here, and please again like, share, subscribe. If you haven't, comment. I'd love to get feedback this week as well from you. And be sure to check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus for a more complete picture of what might be going on for you this week. Okay, had a great time. Love you, Aquarius.